A body has been discovered. Please take time to investigate before our lovely class trial.
No. Haru. No, please. This can't be... Fuck! Fucking damn it! Why can't we fucking learn? Wasn't Chinen and Ayumu enough? God damn it! I'm sick of this fucking game! Why? Why did this have to happen to her? This isn't fair!
Why? Why did I have to lose you too? Why did you have to be the hero? I thought it was a heart-to-heart. What am I supposed to do without the other?
What are you doing? Wake up, Koharu! God damn it! You can't leave me here! You can't! What the fuck did you guys do? How could you let this happen to her? This can't be happening! This can't be happening! Koharu, I need you! You can't do this to me! Please don't leave me, please!
Think about it, Michael. Don't think. It's going to be okay. I promise.
But if I don't face my problems, won't I just suffer more?
Facing your problems isn't always the solution, Michael. Let it go for now. Don't think about it. It'll be okay.
much fun, wouldn't it? everybody. The investigation is now over. On the hot side, the mastermind will guide you to the elevator. And on the cold side, I shall guide you to the elevator. See you all very soon. Don't keep me waiting. now that that's all settled, let's all get to our assigned stands. Hello, students. Lovely day, I can tell you're all thrilled. Before we get into this, I'd like to review the rules. Once again, you will all be facing an intense debate. Choose the right culprit and you'll all live, and the killer will be sent to execution. Choose the wrong culprit, and you'll all be sent to execution. Meanwhile, the killer gets to graduate. Obviously, the votes will be based on majority. But be sure to choose wisely. The voting choice is permanent. One fatal mistake and everything you worked for will be gone. And with the click of a button. Now, for the execution, there will be no physical contact with the individual after the sequence is completed. Now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. Let the class trial begin.
Before we all start off choppy, let's begin discussing logic first. I propose we all discuss the layout of the individual rooms.
Smart. Well then, what did your room provide?
Well, simply put, obviously we had the hot temperature room. We discovered a breaker room, a vent, and the hall to your room.
Our room was the colder temperature. We had a room similar to a breaker, but it was the controls to your vent system. That's about all we found besides the hall to your room.
Let's discuss each side's alibis.
Sorry to interrupt, Chouko. I know this is a bit early, but I'd like to propose something. Do you guys think this could have been a possible accidental death?
Like the breaker overloading?
Similar to that, yes, but I think possible body fluid from heat triggered malfunction in the system. Considering the vents were flooded with loose wires?
If you're stating this could have been an accident, you're wrong.
I see. Then alibis are a way to go, I suppose.
It's quite idiotic. It won't steer us in the right direction if we interrogate every single person. Let's just think it with extra steps. How about you tell us your story, Micheal and Asami?
You're rushing things. Michael, Koharu, and I discovered a hidden vent while exploring the place. Not knowing where the damn thing led to, we kept it as a last resort.
That was until... Hiroto collapsed from a heat stroke.
Wasn't that when you three just disappeared and left me with those two?
I mean, yeah, but I knew they had a plan in mind.
Might I ask, what was the motivation for Koharu to crawl in the vent?
I could see her doing that. Sort of like a heroic act.
That damned woman! I didn't need anyone to save me, goddammit! Why did she have to leave me?
We understand you're going through a lot, Hiroto, but we need to get through this.
Get through this for what? To go back to our pitiful, ignorant lifestyle?
What the hell are you even on about?
Stop trying to sugarcoat things, Kazuko. You and I both know it's the truth. This is just pointless.
Would you quit it, Hiroto? What has gotten into you? We get it.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Koharu unmasked me. She revived my old self. I finally felt like I was being healed. Like I could really move on from the things I've done. And now she's dead. Because of me. I don't even know what kind of person I'm going to become now without her.
Hey, we're really sorry. You've been putting up a front to cope with your past. Fake persona. And now that the only person who was able to bring the real you out is gone, you don't know what to do with yourself. But that doesn't mean you can only look at this negatively and overwhelm us. Keep your head up. Let's figure this out together, okay?
Would you like us to continue with our alibi, Hiroto?
Yes, please do.
When we left off to discuss our last resort plan, Koharu seemed very determined to save you. We refused multiple times, but her passion shined through, no matter what we suggested.
The plan was... After we all got it planned out, Koharu told me she would communicate by yelling what she sees throughout her exploration of the small tunnels. That's where a lot happened at once. Koharu crawled and crawled. All was well until she was led to a dead end. The feeling of anxiety dwelled over me. She kept communicating with me, and I made sure she was alright. That was when the lights powered off, but she was okay at that time. She was still communicating with me then. Once the lights fell back onto us, everything stopped and I heard a loud zap. I'm assuming she was already almost out of the vent when it struck her, because her body fell right out of the entrance.
Accusation should never be an option, but right now, unfortunately, I'd like to engage in that choice. I think one of the Cold Side members overheard their plan and murdered Koharu!
That doesn't make sense, Hiroto. None of us could have been there at that exact moment.
Still, how should we know? They kept that hallway a secret from us.
Don't you think it's possible it could have been one of the hot side members?
But that's not possible. We don't have an electrocution button! There's no way we could have killed her without that button!
No, that's wrong! Although you may be proving a point in narrowing down the suspects, it doesn't explain the reason the lights malfunctioned.
Why should the lights matter?
What?
The fuck are you interrupting for?
Silence, you rat. I said quit talking about useless crap and get to the good part.
Well, both sides
Who said you were allowed to talk?
This isn't fair. Let us speak. Shut the hell up, you blabbering robot! I've had enough of you acting in control. Stick with your rules and we'll follow. But when you end up going on a tantrum like a child, we don't know what rule to follow anymore. Sit the hell down and let us find out why our friend was murdered.
Damn, Gore. Talk your shit. Humble that fat rodent.
Kid's got a point. Follow your virtues. Let them sort out this problem you created.
Thanks for speaking up like that, Sue. So, to continue where Michael left off, both sides attempted to see the problem with the breaker, but both just didn't add up.
Our side button didn't trigger the lights. But that's the only way someone must have killed her.
Couldn't it also be possible for it to only trigger like so for that moment?
Hold on. Something is bothering me. The lights. That means the lights had nothing to do with the electrocution. The button had to have only been clicked after the light shut off.
And that means someone would have teamed up to turn off the lights as a distraction!
No, that's wrong! Forgot to mention, a teamed up murder doesn't get two people to graduate. If it was a teamed up murder, I would stop the event.
Well then, that narrows it down.
To us.
Look guys, I understand. We made it far, but none of our questions were answered. How do we know this is going in the right direction?
Does anyone propose a better solution?
I don't have a better idea. But I still believe this was an accidental death. The lights and electrocution don't add up. And the fact that Araiguma keeps interrupting doesn't make this any easier.
I know you already told us this wasn't an accidental death. But considering you brought us into this mess, I don't trust anything you say. So, if we're stuck on how this can't possibly be an intentional murder, let's think about how this could be an accident.
There's also another thing I've been wondering. Koharu was climbing in a confined space with the heater on high. She had to have been sweating. Maybe the body fluid could have messed up the wiring, causing an electric shock. Someone could have been plotting her demise with the lights to shock her, which would explain why both functions were off. But the invert confused us into thinking it was the electric button. Wait, crap. This all just leads back to an accident. I'm sorry none of this makes sense.
Ugh, my head hurts. Shit makes no sense.
It is indeed very complicated.
Then, let's think about the floor plan. Who was where when the electric shock went off? I know Michael was with Koharu. Asami was guiding the door. Meanwhile, Suki and Hayate were assisting me. We don't know how you all reacted on the other side.
Well, we were...
You and Lilith ran back to the electric room.
That's it! When the lights shut off, one of the two saw this as an opportunity and darted to the electric room.
Enough, Hiroto! You didn't give them time to unravel this.
If they didn't actually kill her, then why didn't they mention this info from the get-go?
I don't know. Maybe because you've been the damn leader of this whole trial, none of us had a chance to speak.
So what? Are you all against me now? You don't think just maybe I might have a point?
I don't want to be the one to say it, but it is a possibility.
It's not a possibility. It's the truth. And if you can't back it up with facts, then you're the killer!
Whoa, hey, not so fast. Are you implying it's one of them?
Who else could I be pointing fingers at? Pay attention!
So you really have your mind set on them? Don't you realize you were literally unconscious when this all happened? First, you don't even know what happened in the room you were set into. But blindly accusing the room you haven't even seen at all. Now that makes you idiotic. You were so caught up in these accusations.
Well, maybe if you had a taste of seeing your only real friend die for your sake, you'd understand.
Are you seriously playing the victim card right now? Yeah. Okay, look. We don't understand your connection with Koharu, but we are just as shaken up as you are right now. And it does not give you an excuse to straight up manipulate us.
If anything, you guys play the victim cards. It's always rainbows and unicorns in your own little world. I thought, Michael, maybe you'd understand how this feels. But you're just as cowardly as you used to be.
You know, Koharu was always a close friend of mine, like an older sister. She was always there for me when I could barely help myself. But the difference between you and me is, I'm certainly not using your death as an excuse to lash out at people for what I've been through. So, are we done arguing? Because I'd like to know who killed my friend too.
Fine. I'm sorry. Just tell us, what was the reason you two ran back to that room specifically at that moment?
I had to grab
Microchip. She dropped the microchip. No, there's no way we can defend ourselves now.
The what? What are you hesitating about?
Hey! What about all the other accusations we had? That's all just gone because we can't say exactly what we lost in that room?
Lilith, we don't want to believe it's one of you, but if you don't tell us what you dropped...
I've had it with you! We were only in that room for a split second, and how could we even see the button in the dark?
Unless you run into the room and click the button, then the lights went out.
That's not possible! The lights turned off first!
But the only people who entered that room during the scene were you two.
We only just ran into that room. Don't you guys think we'd need a second to think before clicking a mysterious, dangerous button? How would we even know someone would be in the vent at that exact time anyways?
Come on, guys. They're not that stupid. There's no way you guys start pointing fingers at them just because...
This is the only option we have, you two. Don't you think we're a little scared as well? We're terrified of losing our friends.
The only option? Are you guys serious? How is rushing to conclusions the only option? You guys are desperate.
And you aren't?
Excuse me?
I don't believe I stuttered!
None of this would have happened if Koharu didn't trust you. I didn't mean for it to come out like that.
Wow. The real you comes out, huh? What a surprise! You're just as insecure and childish as I thought you'd be.
What the hell is wrong with you? You are such a lying, fake, arrogant person. Koharu died for you, and this is the way you repay her?
I never asked for any of this!
Can you get any more selfish?
Guys, knock it off already.
Selfish? Me? Look at who's talking! This whole argument started because you're selfish! When will you realize the world doesn't revolve around you, Lilith?
Maybe I'll understand when you realize she never should have given her life away for someone like you!
Enough! Stop all this! This is getting out of hand!
I believe I'm completely justified for what I said.
Quit it, Hiroto.
Of course you think you're justified. Now I see why you're a king. Another self-entitled idiot.
Lilith, I said enough! You two have lost your minds. Look, I get it. It's painfully overwhelming, and I can't imagine the pain you two have to feel. But we don't have a choice but to rely on each other right now. So please, knock it off. This isn't what Koharu would have wanted from you two.
Then why don't they tell us what they fucking dropped? Then we can move on!
You know what? Fine. You guys are so stupidly stubborn, it's aggravating. You want the truth? Chouko dropped...
Lilith, that's enough.
What? Chouko, what are you...
Lily, I know you're desperate, and I know you want things to end well. But this isn't what I wanted, and I know this isn't what you wanted either.
So you're... falsely accusing yourself?
I don't have any other choice. I'm sorry.
But it's still not the truth! Right, Hayate? You believe us, right?
Time's up.
Huh?
What? What the hell do you mean time's up?
Case closed. I'm satisfied.
What? Hey, wait. I know we have to pay her Chouko because she was the only option, but there's still no way it was her.
This is bullshit. Are you for real just throwing this case away? We're not done here.
I've seen enough. Prepare for your execution, Chouko.
Hold the fuck on, you pig. Why even have this debate when you already had your damn mind set this whole time? This verdict isn't possible. You and all of us know this. What the hell are you trying to hide, you bastard?
Hiding? Me? The killer is who you should be worried about when it comes to hiding.
You are not actually going to kill her, right? We did not vote so you can't kill her. No. I'll never let you do this to my Chouko.
Yeah, that's right. We didn't even vote. You can't send her to execution when no one has voted yet.
Well, go on. Tell me who else you'd vote for.
Don't bother. I'm going to get straight to the point. Go ahead. Fulfill your sick entertainment pleasures. Kill me. All because you believe I know too much. The fact you feel threatened by me is enough. I don't know what kind of world you live in to think killing me would get rid of the determination we all have to see your downfall. But the worst, the absolute worst part of this all, is feeling like you had to pinpoint a murder on me to make this more interesting to you. Koharu was not a plaything. He was like a family member to us all. Don't you realize the more you do this to us, the stronger we'll become? Don't think you can just get rid of me. What I know is stronger than you think. You have no idea what you're up against.
I do know, Lucina. I may be weaker than I used to, but I know your ways, you cult leader trash.
Luciana. Oh, no, what's happening?
Let me reintroduce you to your humble heroic friend of yours, Luciana, the ultimate cult leader.
Cult?
Yes, I'm the ultimate cult leader, one with many names. Luciana, Amelia.
Amelia?
I know, you all must be so confused, scared, terrified of me now. And I'm so sorry for hiding this away from all of you. But you guys are all I have left. I'm not trying to justify my terrible actions I've committed in the past by trying to get you all out of here. But you all helped me realize that there is such a thing as a family. I've done worse than what you've witnessed here at this school. I've committed various disgusting crimes. I'm a terrible person at the very least. I'm everything they say I am. I've done everything I could to change. That doesn't make me any better of a person or undo the acts I've committed, but after meeting you all, I've realized what I need to fight for. I don't care if this cost me my life. I love you all so much, so please, trust in me. We will get you out of here, I promise.
Luciana? That's really you? After all this time?
You must be very frustrated, Alonzo. I'm so sorry.
You left me there. To forget everything. To live in a fake life of a clueless boy. All because you felt I deserved a life without you. I missed you so much. What you've done, I can never forgive. You've changed so much. I'm proud of the woman you became without me.
I never should have done this to you. I'm so sorry for everything. My life is a mess.
Don't say that. You deserved none of this. I just hope Hayate treated you the way you've always wanted.
You really stuck by your word, didn't you, Alonzo? You really did always stay by my side. I understand if you hate me now, what I put you through, but my love for you will never change.
Hayate, then that makes you Seraphim?
You've grown to be such an amazing man, Celso. Still soft and kind-hearted as ever.
Amelia, I never thought I'd see you again. And in a place like this?
I know, and I'm terribly sorry. Before I go, can I see your beautiful face? One last time? Please, don't ever hide your face from the world again. I hope one day, Celso, you begin to forgive yourself and love the way me and Seraphim loved you.
Amelia, you can't leave us now. We missed you so much.
One last thing.
Chouko! What is happening? This isn't good! Goodbye! I can't do this! Make it stop! Chouko!
You told me once, you hug those you love to show them you care, and that everything is going to be okay, even if it's not. I'm a horrible person for putting you through all this. You must be so confused and horrified. But I understand if you could never love me the same. Just please, keep going.
Chouko, no! This can't be! You can't leave me like this! I can't lose you! What do I do with myself? How do you expect me to sleep at night without you?
Okay, Lila. Let it out. I'm right here.
Don't do this to me. Please.
I'm so sorry, Lila. I will always remember everything you've done for me. I used to believe I deserved nothing, but you treated me like I was your first priority, like I needed to be loved. Please, don't ever let go of yourself. I believe in you.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for.
Chouko, I love you so much. Don't go.
The ultimate cult leader's execution. It's punishment time.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Lilith.
Can't be happening! Give her back! This isn't fair! Please. No!